Look at this man gone. That's a crazy thing just to put out there. Please show me what's going on. They all need each other, man. It's not just a one-way street. Yeah, let's go. Alright, another rare Hunter x Hunter cliffhanger, and it's left me very curious about what we're going to do here in the next phase of the exam. It's going to be some sort of fight, some sort of tournament situation. Netero was talking about a bracket at the end of last episode, and he's just got all the information from the remaining contestants from that interview about who they would like to fight, who they wouldn't like to fight, so I imagine it's going to be something to do with all that. But it seems like we're getting close to the end of the Hunter exam arc here, and I've really enjoyed it, but I think it's going to be nice to kind of break out of that, move into the next arc where things aren't all set up. You know how the exams, you know, everything's set out for them, the locations, the times and everything, and maybe get out as actual hunters and actually do some hunting. So I'm very much looking forward to some of that, hopefully in the near future. Real quick before the episode here, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. It would really help me out and I'd really appreciate it. And if you feel like supporting the channel just a little bit more, no pressure here. I know I'm only a small channel, but there's a link to my Patreon down below. With all that being said, enjoy the video. Can't win and can't lose. Alright, talk to me then. The final 9. Look at that. Why they gotta separate Leorio like that? Come on. The final phase. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, I like this. The battles. Yeah, I like that. It's just one-on-one. I'm here for it. Just a tournament. Show me the bracket. Oh! Oh, is this what we doing? Oh, that's crazy. I love that. So the person at the top will be the only one that doesn't... Oh. Only one person fails. This I could have never predicted, but I love it. Ooh. Hisoka and Kurapika right off the bat. GON and HANZO right off the bat. Yeah, that's scary. But you don't have to go all out. Can you just tap out maybe against Hisoka potentially and fight someone weaker? So Leorio gets a pass. Leorio only fights like twice, 3 times? Yeah. Oh, so that's where it gets really interesting. Yeah, and GON and HANZO, for example, get the most chances. Oh, okay, that's fair. That is fair. Damn, okay. Yeah, let's see about Killua then. Why is he gonna do that for? I was thinking about stuff. That got me good. Exactly, so everyone is some amount of strong at this point. Interesting. So I wonder if that means if Killua is just killing people randomly. Like on the airship that one time. He's not scored as well. Oh, okay. And this is the information from the meetings, right? Ooh. Interesting, he just compares himself to GON. Weapons but no cheating. I wonder if Kurapika will admit defeat against Hisoka. That's really interesting. Only one fails? You would think it's Poku, but I feel like it'll be a twist somehow. I hope it's not one of ours. Lace him up, GON. I'm actually quite excited to see a HANZO fight as well. Really get a gauge on what he can do. He's been intriguing to me. We're going straight into it. We're not messing around. Talk to me then. Oh. I'm sure everyone else noticed. I don't think any of ours did, at least. Yeah. Obviously. Oh, and Kurapika knew as well. Yeah, alright, Leorio. Dude, you get the feeling there is a chance Leorio doesn't make it through this. He's only got a few chances. So HANZO and GON are the 2 highest ranked currently. Okay. Okay. He's not gonna give up. And also, I really want to see GON fight more as well. This could be a good matchup. mean, okay, we knew Hanzo was gonna be quick. Bro, this shot is crazy. Ain't no way it's over. Ain't no way it's over like that. Is this what we doing? Is this what we doing? Yeah, Killer was taking it personal because of the ranking system here. Damn, what did he hit him with? But he needs to admit defeat. No, we ain't doing that. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, Hanzo might be that guy. Gon's not gonna give up that easy. Nah. Ugh, I wouldn't cope with that. But that's the other thing to consider as well. Are we all just fighting back to back to back, like no rest? Dude, just winning straight away and you're done, you know? It's pretty tempting. Ugh. Like, even if he could win the next fight, it's not in Gon's character here to give up. Yeah. Kurapika gets it. Yeah, very true. Maybe we're not just testing them physically here, we're also testing their mentality. That's why the rules are this way. It's pretty much just torture, man. The only thing Gon has to do is not surrender, but he's just enduring this. Oh man, look at all those marks on the floor. No, it's not been 3 hours. What? Wonder what this looks like in the manga. Talk to him. Hey, that's my guy, man. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse. Leorio, man, he's a friend though. I cannot put my head around the fact it's been 3 hours of this. Mentality. Man. Even if he keeps in... Don't snap bones. I'm not doing bones. I don't see how we could fight back. Okay, what happened? Did he break it? Ain't no way. I can't, man. Oh, I could not imagine how much that hurts. Okay, so Gon's all in. But, like... How's he gonna fight the next match with a broken arm? How's he gonna win this match with a broken arm? Dude, look at Leorio. It's giving Gohan and Videl. Oh! Right, Kurapika's getting a bit mad. True, Killua. I'm inclined to agree with Hanzo, no? That's insane on one finger. He really waited. There's no way with a broken arm he did this. Yeah, that would hurt. Oh, okay, true. He wasn't getting hit around as much, so his brain wasn't getting bounced around. Yeah, Hanzo looks a bit older, hey? But then again, so does Leorio. Yep, he's right. Did he? I believe him. Surprise me somehow. I have nothing. Yep. Let's find a different way. Is he calling his bluff? He's got his soccer laughing at him. Hello? That's what I'm saying. What are we doing? Is he trying to catch him off guard here? Good point. Let's think of a better way is so funny. I mean, he's still got a broken arm though. He endured all that for 3 hours just to wait for one moment where he wasn't getting beat up. I'm with Killua here, but there's clearly something we're both missing. Is this what GON has done? That is clean. He's changed the atmosphere. He's not wrong, but... See, for Killua, it's about strength, I think. This is the difference between GON and Killua, maybe. Yeah, it's all about power. It's not. There are more things here. Yep. This is GON's reason. That's all you need. That's all he needs. That's all that matters to him. Oh, he pushed it back a little bit. That's big. Unyielding resolve. Because I'm sure Hanzo can beat someone else, but that's huge. And he won't give up. Wow. I don't think we have to worry about Hanzo. What? GON, come on, okay. You think he's being smart at one point, and now he's doing this. We can work to... It's so funny though. GON is like his own paradox, man. You've been asked way too much, Hanzo. Ow, with a broken arm, by the way. Bro, I don't even know what to make of that. How much of what GON did was on purpose, you know? But GON passes, right? That's huge from Hanzo. Hey, respect Hanzo. Nice. Wow, who would have thought this would happen this way? Excellent. We might spend some time here, which I'm here for. Nah, fantastic. Well, Can't Win and Can't Lose is a very fitting title for this episode, and I think that's more talking from Hanzo's perspective, because he couldn't find a way to win, and he couldn't find a way to lose without GON feeling okay with it. But this is going to be an interesting one, I think, as I go back through the episode and really look at what was transpiring through all of that. But there were some other really good talking points as well, mostly including Killua, which I'm really excited to talk about as well. Alright, first of all, let's pull up this bracket, because this was quite a creative way to do this one-on-one situation. Now, it's pretty tragic that of the 9 remaining applicants left, 8 will make it and 1 won't. Like, you've come this far and now you have like an 8 out of 9 chance effectively to actually make it, which is not true because of the way the bracket system works, but it's just insane. So 1 win, that's it, you're a hunter. At the end of the whole bracket, there'll be 1 loser, and that's the only person that won't be a hunter. And the way that the bracket is constructed is based on overall performance, like from the examiners and Netero, I imagine. So we have GON and Hanzo right at the very top, so overall, they've been scored better. And then Pockle, who people were saying in last episode is probably the weakest person there. And then Killua, and then Kurapika, Hisoka, and then Leorio right at the end. Now, really interesting that Hisoka is second to last, right? Because it's also based on like their character, I believe, and like their overall like vibe they've put forward. And Hisoka has obviously put forward quite a negative vibe, and he did say in his interview to Netero that he'd most like to fight him. But Leorio at the bottom doesn't really surprise me. But what that means for Leorio is he only has 2 chances. He's gonna either have to fight Hisoka, Kurapika, or the other old guy, and then should he lose that, he's gonna have to fight whoever's still lost from the other bracket. And you look at the other side, and then GON and HANZO have 5 chances, I believe they said. In essence, rewarding those who have performed the best and making it much harder for those remaining who have performed not as well. But Killua was not happy with this, so Netero does go off on a little tangent about how they're scoring everything. He said he can't reveal it completely, but he says overall you could consider this an evaluation of your potential as a hunter. And Killua was not happy with this. He pretty much looks at it like he probably feels like he is overall stronger than GON, which is probably true right now. And he looks at this like, damn, does GON have more potential than me, even though I might be stronger? And we kind of stick with that theme throughout the rest of the episode with Killua. He's looking just about strength, and he even says it's all about power. And GON's whole fight with HANZO here is symbolizing it's not just about that at all. There's so much more going on here, which we'll talk about when we get there. And like I said during the episode, it's interesting that Killua is only comparing himself to GON and not someone like HANZO, for example, when HANZO is someone that Killua did fool in that one moment when he switched the tags around when he threw them. But it's just GON that he's thinking about. You know, they relate a lot to each other, they're around the same age, and they just have a good vibe together, you know? Like, Killua was really happy when he saw that GON made it to the stage of the exam as well. So it's just interesting, and it kind of makes me think, like, if this is gonna have some sort of impact. Like, it's out of GON's control. He hasn't put himself, like, at the top of this bracket. But it does make you think, because Killua was looking like, he was looking at the situation like, damn, I could have dodged that when GON got hit. Like, he's immediately comparing himself in this instance, like, I'm stronger, but I've been placed further down the bracket. So it's something to keep an eye on going forward. I think we'll get more about that when Killua actually has his fight. But we're straight into it. We're not messing around. And I've been really excited about this. I really wanted to see more of what HANZO was actually capable of. And the same for GON. I wanted to see more of GON in action. Unfortunately, we didn't really get any of that. It was a very different kind of fight, but we did get to see where HANZO was at. He pretty much just one-taps GON and GON was down. And then it was 3 hours of HANZO just constantly hammering GON with these blows that are like making his brain wobble. But the power gap was displayed almost immediately, so I'm like, okay, there is 0 chance GON is winning this in a one-on-one. And I could not for the life of me think of a way that GON is just going to endure this to the point where HANZO gives up. And they did a fantastic job, I think, writing this episode and putting a lot of the other characters' thoughts out there to kind of explain how it did come about. But you look at the situation, and even Leorio and Kurapika do a good job of drawing attention to this. GON's not going to give up. You know, it's not in his character, and he explains that himself later on. And given the fact that just winning this match here means you're done, means you're a hunter, you've passed, would be so tempting. Why would you want to give up? Especially with HANZO and GON, they've got 5 chances each. You know, if you give up here, you have more chances, right? And it seems like it's very likely that either of them are going to eventually come across a matchup that they're favored in, and eventually they'll pass, which is what HANZO does eventually decide to do. But 3 hours, I cannot even comprehend that. That just says so much to how much grit that GON has to be able to endure that for that long, just waiting for a moment, just holding on to the thought that all he wants to do is find his father, and if he loses here, he feels like he will never find his father. And I also did mention that I think the rules were set this way very specifically, right? So the opponent has to surrender. You can't just beat them, you can't knock them out. Obviously, no killing is allowed, but it's not just a test of strength, it's a test of endurance, of mentality, and GON is just the epitome of that in this episode. But HANZO is doing pretty much everything in his power that he's allowed to, that he's capable of, to try and get GON to surrender. When we get to the arm break, like that was enough for me, that was a lot. But after breaking GON's arm, HANZO kind of has his little monologue about, you know, his past as a shinobi, what he's been through. He's kind of showing off what he can do, like with his physical strength. And that's the moment that GON was waiting for. He was waiting for a little break in the action where his brain's not bouncing around everywhere and he can start thinking clearly. And he lands one blow onto HANZO, and you're starting to think, okay, that's great. I still don't see a way out of this physically for GON. He's got a broken arm. He's just landed one blow. And we have to draw attention to Leorio and Kurapika on the sidelines as well. Like, Leorio is ready to jump in there and stop this from happening to GON. Same with Kurapika, right? They can't stand seeing their friend get hurt so much. And Leorio is really serious with Kurapika here. Like, do not hold me back. I am going to go in there and stop GON. And Kurapika's eyes are even starting to turn red. He's so mad seeing what's going on to GON. And like, that's how much they care about GON. That is how far they're being pushed. Seeing him tortured like this, like, that gave me chills when Kurapika's eyes started to turn. I was like, damn, are they actually gonna interfere with this? But fortunately, things do start to take a bit of a turn when they do get to talking a little bit, Hanzo and GON. Hanzo threatens GON with a very serious injury. He says, I'm gonna slice your legs off, to the point where they can't be reattached. This is a permanent injury. You need to think about this. If you don't surrender, you're gonna lose your legs. And GON says, I won't accept that. And that's when the tone starts to shift a little bit. GON starts saying things like, you can't do that to me, but I'll bleed out, I'll die, and that means you won't pass either. We have to work together to find a way to work around this. And everyone on the sideline starts laughing, even Hisoka. That really got to me, that Hisoka is laughing at this situation. But when you look at it, it is almost like a little bit like childlike from GON. Like, he is clearly back against the wall, right? And Hanzo is saying, look, I'm gonna chop your legs off. And he's just like, no, I won't accept that. We need to work together. It's just so funny. Like, you can't win and you can't lose. GON's saying, I don't want my legs chopped off, but I don't want to surrender, alright? This can't happen. We're gonna have to do something else. But like, that's not the situation. That's what Hanzo is saying. It's like, it's not about whether you want it or not. You have to choose one. And it gets even more interesting a little bit here. Kurapika starts to say that, look, GON's taken control. Whether or not he's meant to, I think, is up for debate. But he's managed to convince Hanzo and everyone else that he's taking control, right? That's why everyone's laughing, and the atmosphere has changed. The room has changed, right? But Killua says here, the situation hasn't changed. And he's specifically referring to Hanzo and GON's power levels, right? The fact that Hanzo is still stronger than GON. Killua was saying GON hasn't got stronger, he still has a broken arm, but why is the atmosphere that was so brutal a few moments ago so much lighter now? And that's the difference between GON and Killua, right? Killua can't really understand this sort of thing. It's all about power to him, and that's what he says next. And now it's almost like Hanzo's back against the wall. He's pointing his blade right at GON's forehead, and GON's not budging. Hanzo's saying, look, I can kill you. Yes, I'll be disqualified, but at least I can try again next year. If I kill you, which is what you're asking me to do, you won't ever be able to try again. And that's when Killua says, it's all about power. You can't talk your way out of this. And what does GON do? Essentially, he talks his way out of it. Again, whether or not he means to or not, I think is still up in the air. He's just showing like his resolve, his drive. And what is his drive? He says, my dad is a hunter. He's out there. I want to become a hunter. I want to go and find him. And I feel like if I fail here, I will never get that chance. I don't want to die, but I need to find my father. And this is the point where Hanzo really starts to consider, like, okay, are we ever gonna get anywhere with this? You could probably talk a little bit about Hanzo's character here, like maybe he feels a little bit sympathetic towards GON. I think Hanzo is 6 years older than GON, they said here. Maybe Hanzo is like, damn, this kid's really out there, he's got a really good reason. Maybe I could, let him pass for this, but I don't think that's the case. I think Hanzo is just looking at the situation like, okay, I'm not gonna get anywhere with this guy, he's defying reason. If I just give up this fight, I'm probably still going to win one of the other 4 battles that I still have left, which is a good decision for Hanzo. We probably don't have to worry about Hanzo passing. And then GON just comes in with like, no, I can't accept that. Like, that's not an honorable victory. I don't want you to win by giving up. I want to actually fight. We have to find another way. And it's just so funny, like the way he's saying these things. He doesn't understand the situation. And poor Hanzo, like, he's lost the plot at this point. He's saying to GON, like, you want me to try to win again while working together with you to determine a way to make you feel good about your victory, but also with me losing. And it's just like, this is something that can't happen, GON. And Hanzo also brings up a fantastic point, because it kind of falls in line with how GON got his tags from Hisoka in the previous exam. Hanzo says that GON probably won't accept his passing because it's happened in this way, like this is just how GON is. But Hanzo says to Netero, you make sure that GON passes, because if GON fails, wouldn't that make the rest of our fights meaningless? Like, look at how GON has won. Even if he doesn't feel particularly good about how he won, look at what he did. He endured that massive beating from Hanzo, a broken arm, and not once did he think about giving up. Like, the mentality, the mental toughness on him is just insane. So Hanzo is saying, look at what this guy endured, right? Like, he embodied like what this tournament was about, right? Like, with the rules being you have to say you give up, and GON never giving up, like that's all you need to know. So for GON to show so much endurance this way and to not accept his passing would be a real shame. So you have to applaud Hanzo's character for that, but we'll see what happens when GON wakes up. And then that's it. That's the episode. Just like that, we're into this final tournament phase. And Gon's a hunter. Like, the way it all happened has, like, kind of taken a little bit away from that. And I imagine once the tournament's actually done, we'll probably get this whole official ceremony situation or something like that. And then it will feel more like a thing. But that's great. Like Gon is a hunter. Like, of course he was going to become a hunter. But until you're actually there, and the fact that they said that one person here is not going to make it, you don't know for sure. Which does lead me to think, like, you know, who's going to be the last one? Like, we all thought it was going to be Popple, maybe. But he was actually ranked, I think, even 3rd on that list. The Oreo's only got 2 chances. He's right at the bottom, and it's like maybe Hisoka. We know Hisoka does want a hunter's license so he can kill people. You know, maybe it'll be Killua or Kurapika just to kind of shake things up. I don't know how that would fit into the plot, but we'll see. You got to keep an open mind with all of that stuff. But I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next episode of Hunter x Hunter.